Hi guys, how are you all doing? I hope you love this my Lagos cap. This is my Eko Dumota kind of cap. So guys, somebody just asked me for money and I told the person that I don't have money, that I can't afford to help him now. And the person said to me, "Oh, you've been in abroad for 6 years, going to 6 years, and you are still in school. Every time when we talk to you, when I ask you for money, you will tell me that you're in school. Is there any other thing that is there nothing else I can do in abroad than going to school? My mates are building 3-story buildings, my mates are building skyscrapers, my mates are building houses on top of water, and I'm just here going to school and all that." Okay, guys. I am not really angry that he said that, but after I spoke with him and I cut off the call, and then I sat down to think about this and began to think, like, seriously. So this message is out there for everyone who is outside Nigeria, who is not at home but outside, who has just relocated, who has opportunity to better your life, to go to school, to learn, to get an education, who have an opportunity to learn something, and you have refused to do that because you want to have money to send to people back home. You want to build them houses. You want them to clap for you. You are just cheating yourself, and you're cheating your unborn children. You are cheating your unborn children. Do you know why? Because you spent all your time working, you didn't get education, you didn't get to learn something, and then you obviously do not know anything about where you live. Let's take, for example, for those of us who live in Germany, you have refused to go to language school, you do not want to speak German, and you have kids, or you are planning to have kids in the future. Let me ask you a question. When they give them homework, how are you going to be able to help them? Every morning you are at work, you have refused to learn, you have refused to add value to your life. And you think by adding value to your life, you are wasting your time. You just want to work and work and work and send all the money to make people who are in Nigeria to love you, to clap for you, to say you are doing very well, and you refuse to develop yourself, and you have kids tomorrow, you have children at home, and they have to go somewhere else to do their homework because you obviously cannot read or write. You can't even put them through. You are cheating yourself. You are just wasting your future and wasting your children's future. And you'll be hearing, "Oh, I want my child to become a doctor. I want him to become this. I want him to become that." You should be an example. I am not saying everybody should be a doctor. I'm not saying everybody should, but at least get a basic education that even primary, like kindergarten, primary school, secondary school assignments, you are able to answer some questions when your children ask you. If you have refused to do things like that, if you have refused to learn, you only go to work and come back home. Then you go and build houses in Africa. You go and build skyscrapers in Africa. And your children are here. They are looking at you. You obviously do not know anything. And every morning you are shouting at them. Hello, how do you even want them to feel? How do you want them to learn? Like, you are practically the first example. You are the first teacher. You are the main teacher they have in their lives. And you don't know anything. You have not done anything to make sure that you help them in their work, in their education. Tell me, how do you not expect them to go forward? How? And when they are not ready to read their books, they're not ready to study, you are blaming them. You are shouting at them. So keep quiet. You refuse to go to school. You refuse to learn the language. You refuse to do anything to help yourself and to help them. And you are blaming them. Can you imagine somebody telling you you've been in the abroad, because this place that we are is not the real abroad, is in the abroad. You spend all the money giving them, pleasing them. Oh, I need 5,000. Oh, I need 10,000. You keep sending to them. They keep clapping for you. You refuse to get an education. You refuse to know how to speak German language. So you refuse to speak, to learn, like to upgrade yourself. You are cheating your children. You are cheating yourself. You're not cheating anybody. And sooner or later, you will receive the result. So be wise. I am not saying that you should not help anybody. But don't make it don't accept it when people think that because you are in abroad, you should carry their responsibility. That you should be their bank account. You should be their ATM. Whenever they call you and press the pam, 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 the money will just flow. No. Spend time to learn. Spend time to concentrate on your kids here. Spend time to teach them. Anything that you want them to become in this country, you have to be the example. You can't be at home from morning to night watching YouTube. You cannot, and even the YouTube they are watching, you're not learning anything from there. The only thing that you watch is movie. You know all the movies. You know everything that is happening. Even the common video, the way people are making money on YouTube. People are even stay at home moms. Being productive. You are not even interested. You're only just to watch all the gossip on YouTube, all the gossip on Facebook, all the gossip on Instagram. Now now you are the first person to repost it, to broadcast it, to send it to everybody's WhatsApp group. You go and pick your kids from school, then you come home, make food for them, they eat. Mama, I have assignments, I have this. You cannot even help. Shame on you. You think you are doing yourself? Consider those children. Even if, just try. Everybody must not go to you. Nobody's asking you to make an hospital. Nobody's asking you to go to the university. Just try. Even primary school mathematics, primary school small homework, you are able to help them. Even if they don't pass it, at least you are able to sit them down and assist them. Don't be an empty brain. Help yourself and help the future. Don't sit down here and say, oh, the black community in Germany and the government is this, the government is that. What about you that is at home with those kids? What impact, apart from buying them clothes and giving them food, what impact have you made in their life? Borrow yourself brain and stop complaining. So I hope you love this my scarf. This is a cool style and I love it. Take care. Bye.